Okay, well, welcome back to Prophetic Table Talk. We were on quite a journey, but we're overcoming. So we're going to get back and start again. So join us again for Prophetic Table Talk on this last day of May. So on this week's Treasury Secretary Scott Bensett confirms that there's a new $250 bill coming out with President Trump's face already in the works. This proposed legislation is in front of the House and the Senate to change the law so that a living person can now have their face on the money. So at the Treasury, he said we prepare in advance. So we prepared in advance that if legislation is passed, but we stick to the law. So here's what it's going to look like. And we were pointing out in just a minute ago, look at what's not there. There's, what is it, Sonia? You saw it immediately. What's not there?
What's not there is the all seeing eye.
That's one of the things that is not there. So it's very interesting. In God We Trust, which is on the other bills, but still it's very, very interesting. So this is the new money, okay? Or part of the money. Not all the money, okay? So California Democrats put in the Nick Shirley Act. And what does that mean? They can actually put journalists in jail for investigating fraud, not just take down video requests, but in jail. Now, this is kind of ridiculous. Shane, what were you pointing out just a little bit ago about what they can do with this Nick Shirley Act that they have put in place?
Yeah, so basically is so if we do some investigative reporting and then we dig up stuff on the internet, even in relation to California and the fraud in California, and then what can actually happen is then we would fall under the Nick Shirley Act, and they could actually arrest us for talking bad about them.
See, I don't think that is fair, because I mean, what have you got to hide? Why do you need to hide something? Fair question. And why do you need to make a law that nobody can investigate you?
Especially if the investigation is speaking the truth and not lies, and it's not fabricated, and it's not false allegations against somebody or something that's going on. I mean, as long as it's fact, I think that's absurd to have something like this in place.
It really is. I really think so.
And we just lost Shane.
Yes, I see. Okay, God, we just need you to step in and get all this internet stuff fixed. So intercessors, pray for us while we get through with this. Wow. So, can you hear me, Sonia? No? Okay. I don't know.
I can't hear anything.
Okay. I don't know if I'm on or not. Somebody's going to have to post and let us know what is going on here. So it's been quite a journey to get Prophetic Table Talk going tonight. It has. I know Sonia and I are looking at each other. Yeah. Okay, so let me just keep going. The other thing is that the FBI finds $40 million in gold bars. One of the wildest stories of the year just got crazier. Oops, I lost Sonia, so I guess maybe I'm the one here. I don't know. Former CIA official David Rush was arrested after investigators allegedly discovered 303 kilograms of gold bars, more than $2 million in cash, and 35 luxury watches. So the total value is over $40 million. According to investigators, Rush obtained the assets by claiming they were needed for official overseas operation and work-related expenses. But that's only part of the story, folks. Authorities also allege he spent years making these major portions of his background, including claiming degrees he never earned, misrepresenting his military service, and falsely portraying himself as a Navy pilot. Despite allegedly fabricating much of his resume, Rush rose to one of the highest levels with the CIA and maintained top secret clearances. The case raised major questions about oversight, vetting, and accountability inside of America's intelligence agency. Now, this is crazy that a man in the CIA can collect all of this stuff, and $40 million worth of stuff the CIA provided him with. This is crazy, folks. Anybody got a comment about that? Sonia, do you? No? Okay, we will keep going here. And so Pam Bondi finally sat down with Congress to answer some questions about Epstein, but did it behind closed doors with no cameras, no oath, just sitting next to the DOJ attorney. Her lawyer, not under oath. It's all a clown show, Epstein's survivor said. He says, I'm under, okay. He said, I'm under an illusion. This is politics as usual. But according to my interview, he said with Representative James Walkinshaw, a Democrat from Virginia, no answer may have been revealed more than Bondi intended to. Lawmakers asked Bondi whether President Trump knew about Epstein's crimes before they became public. Walkinshaw says she had every opportunity to say no. Instead, her answer was, I don't know. She said, I don't have enough information to know. That's the one she probably already heard from the White House. In this interview, the House Oversight members was in the room, walked through what happened during Bondi's closed-door interview, why she repeatedly referred to difficult questions to the acting Attorney General, Todd Blanche, and the Democrats being hidden from the public. If Bondi's goal was to put questions about Epstein to rest, she may have accomplished just the opposite. She may have stirred up more questions than was already going on. So I don't have my two people with me, and I'm out here, so we need a comment on this one. Who has a comment about what all was said in this meeting with Pam Bondi? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, can you hear me now?
I can. Did you see my
So,
message? Can you hear? That Rumble is down, is what I was told.
wow. So that's our problem. So let's see if Shane got the message. I wonder if he just got frustrated and walked away. Well, I had to get a new phone. My phone went swimming, Sonia, so that's why I'm having trouble
Okay.
figuring out what I'm doing. Nothing is in the place where it was.
Are we live?
And
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
no. Okay. We could move over to Zoom and do the show and post it. Depends on what y'all
Okay.
want to do. I'm gonna cut us off. I'm trying to end it and hadn't ended. So let's just go off and we will.
Talk to Shane
Okay.
and let me know.
Okay.